We go to St. John's, an interesting setup here. A little bit of depleted backcourt, athletic front court. What do you think about the Red Storm?
They need to bounce back because they're one of those programs that really has carried the reputation of the Big East. And last year they were really bad, like bad, 5-13 in conference. That's not good. 1-8 on the road. These are another one of those teams that just could not win on the road last year. Like even DePaul won 4 times on the road last year. So they at least showed some promise. But St. John's going to be one of those teams that, hey, you're not playing on the road with a ton of fans. So you see if St. John's can pick up some more road wins than they did last year. Their top 2 scorers are gone. But Rasheem Dunn averaged 12 points per game. He's going to have to carry this team for St. John's, and they need to bounce back to elevate the reputation of the Big East.
Yeah, and I mentioned the front court. It is a pretty athletic front court. You have the Julian Champagny, an All-Big East freshman team member last season, but you're going to have a go-to guy other than that, and that's sort of missing from this team. And we keep mentioning this, that you can't really win in college basketball consistently with just one guy to go to. You got to have multiple different threats, and I think that's where their depleted backcourt might cost them a little bit, and that they're going to have to find other pieces, and their backcourt isn't quite there. And a lot of that is going to have to fall on Rasheem Dunn. If he can't get the job done, I don't really know if St. John's can really do much. One of the surprising things, though, to me is that Andy Katz, he put out his first bracket early this week. He had St. John's the team that might be able to get in at large. And I'm not necessarily sure where we could really see that. And if St. John struggles in Big East play, I don't think that's going to become even close to happening, because you got to remember, with no non-conference games to prove to yourself, all these teams are going to have a tough time proving themselves if they can't win in conference play. And I think St. John's may fall into that bracket, to where if they don't prove themselves early on in Big East play, I think teams will write them off very, very quickly.